Okay, good morning. Today is January 12th, and I'm going to continue with the North Node readings. Yesterday, I stated, and I will change it in the description box, that you needed to have your birth time and location in order to understand or find out about your North Nodes. You don't. You just need your birth date. So if you want to know how your North Nodes or where your North Nodes are placed in your chart, in which house, then you would need your birth time and location. But for just general North Node, you don't. So go ahead and still go on astro.com, plug in that information, and you can still benefit up from these readings. Okay, so we're going to get into today Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio North Nodes. All right, so shoot, what I forgot to do. As you know, I created this, or you may not know, I created a spread that I don't normally use, and this has really been an experiment for me, and I think it's working out great. I like what's coming up. And I even went back and checked in my book, which I also recommend if you're interested in this. The North Node is about your 100 years, or what I call your 100 years, or your life, okay? Why are you here? What is the purpose of your life? What is your soul mission? Astrology for the Soul by Jan Spiller. There's another book that I absolutely love by Elizabeth Spring. I will probably have it, I don't know, the next time I do readings, but I don't have that here in my apartment right now. So that's that. All right. Now, stay on track. I noticed yesterday how my expressions are just, they are what they are. But I noticed yesterday how difficult it was for me to remember words. I have an autoimmune issue, and when I'm in inflammation, which I am in inflammation right now, it's hard for me to be cognitively as on point and precise as I usually am, and that is not super cognitive and on point. So I struggle a little bit more with that when I'm in inflammation. If I eat spicy food, which I did or have been, it's just harder for me to remember words. I'm also anxious because, I'm just starting this channel, so being on here, and that makes it more difficult. So there were some things that I said, some words that I used that weren't quite it. They weren't the word that I wanted, but I think you get the idea, and I'm just actually really glad to be here practicing. And I think the messages were really good. I could speak more quickly. I could deliver the messages more succinctly, I think, but it's okay. It's a learning process, and like I said yesterday, if that's all you get out of just watching me move through my process, I'm doing the right thing. There's just too much perfectionism, too much stalling around, too much worry about what other people think. I've dealt with all of it. I continue to deal with all of it. I do my practice, and this is me right now pushing that envelope. I've been pushing and pushing and pushing, knowing that if I stayed stuck in perfectionism and worrying what other people think, one, I was not following my soul mission, which is to learn not to do that, not to worry about fitting into groups or being accepted by groups. And as the Aries North Node person, and to be sort of a maverick in my own way. So in my own way, I'm probably not going to fit into anything that's like a normal astrology, or I'm sorry, what is this called? Tarot reader, nor my work as a professional counselor, You know, those things I just don't fit in, and it is what it is. So, okay, enough yammering on. So here we go for Leo. Oh, I'm going to put you down so you can see my cards. I'm using fluorite, purple fluorite today. I have this big plate of crystals up here, and candles and feathers and things that are pleasing to me, helpful to me. And whenever I do readings, I pull crystals that are kind of poking me in the eye. They all are, but these were more specific yesterday, and I'm leaving them. So we've got selenite, citrine, chrysocolla, amethyst tree that my son got me for Christmas, and purple fluorite. Okay, cleaning and clearing out what needs to be cleared out. All right, Leo North Node people. What are the current energies around you right now? Okay, sorry. Yep. Current energies around you right now, Leo North Node. There we go, flipped out. Okay. It's a time of meditating, rest, prayer. I'm wondering if you recently suffered a loss or disappointment in your life. Leo North Node. And it's a time for you really to rest and heal your spirit, your soul, your heart. Okay, so moving on. Well, dear me. Okay. What challenges are present right now for you? Does seem to be again, I said this the other day, this picture always reminds me of an eclipse of some sort. Does seem to be a need for you to walk away from something that you still love or have an affection towards, or an emotional connection to. You need to walk away from it to find more fulfillment. The Queen of Cups is, emotions. She's nurturing. She is intuitive, and is in this depiction. Look at how focused she is on that cup. That cup that is like a designer cup, right? It's designed for her. It's a little garish in some ways, but these are normal people cups, and look at her cup. Come on, this queen, there's only good, special things that she has set her intentions on that fill her heart up. That's all that goes in that cup, and that's all she's going to accept. And I think you need to go find that and figure what that is for you. what would make you feel fulfilled and is loved what I want to use? Fulfilled and secure, like within yourself. Yeah. Okay. You may be like manifesting and bringing someone or something to you right now. Okay. Towards you. Be very intentional about that. Be very intentional about it. Okay. What is your why? What is your why, Leo North Node? Don't be wishy-washy on it. What are the strengths surrounding you right now? Well, how did you guys... Uh-oh. So now I have a dilemma. Read these in reverse or upward, right? Well, upright, you have the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So it almost seems like you have some kind of an offer. You have, and I'm saying upright, okay? How do I want to say this? The strengths. I think you have something you could put out into the world, or you've been, someone is offering you something, and you're kind of wondering, what could I do with this? Why is it in the reverse? So maybe it's not quite enough for you right now. It's not quite it. Okay. Like you're almost there. And maybe you need to deliberate, more on that. Like, is what I'm doing, whether it's a relationship or a career path or like your next big thing, is it really fulfilling you? And in terms of this being in a strength position, I feel like there's a lot of really good stuff. It's just for some reason may not be quite it, which is, kind of why the 8. I mean, there's lots of great stuff. All the cups are up, but it's not 10. And there's something about it that's not personally fulfilling quite yet. So I'm going to say that's the strength. And I think you are looking to manifest just some kind of little bit more. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. What to leave behind? What to leave behind? Leo North Node. What to leave behind? Anybody else feeling tired today? I'm so tired. Ridiculous. Well, it's not. There's lots of tough energies out there right now. My skin is even reacting. It's like, what's going on? Why is it having breakouts? I haven't had breakout. Oh no, that's too much. Come on. All right, what to leave behind. I'm sorry, I'm going to focus. What to leave behind. There we go. Yeah. That's odd to me. What to leave behind. Why is the Ace of Pentacles what to leave behind? I feel like somebody's made an offer to you and it's just not quite it. And it maybe, I mean, this, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is, it's an offer like from Spirit. Why would you need to leave it behind? Maybe there's an offer and you're not quite sure like what you want to do with it, where you want to take it, something that maybe seems like wow, like Jupiter showed up and just handed you the lottery, you know, and you're like, whoa. I don't know. Why would you have to leave that behind? I don't know. So let me just get a little clarifier there. Maybe leave it behind because it's the one, and it's time to start implementing. What to leave behind? Maybe it's believing that there is this one perfect thing that's going to be handed to you. Maybe that it has to look a certain way. Maybe that it has to feel like, sort of the opposite of what I'm saying, but that it has to feel so special right now, so spiritually connected, so big. Maybe, you know, it doesn't. Maybe not right yet. You know, just take that step, take that first step. You don't have to have it be amazeballs right now. Can I get a clarifier? On this Ace of, why would we leave the Ace of Pentacles behind? Okay. Why would we leave the Ace of Pentacles behind? Come on. Why would we leave the Ace of Pentacles behind? If you don't recall, I like the cards to flip out there like that. Yeah, I think because you think, right, there it is again. I think you think that it has to fit into this spiritual, that you have to, it has to fit within what you believe is your highest self. It has to feel spiritual, it has to be, maybe it has to be approved of, you know, by those entities, the moral, ethical, you know, somebody's watching you. I just, no, let that go. This is just about taking that step. You're just taking a step. There's something more, but it doesn't have to be everything right now, or whatever what am I trying to say? You know, Leo's like everything big and, you know, you're like on center stage and it doesn't have to be right now. Oh, maybe you, Tarot. I decided to put my card and name up here. All right, so that's what I think about that. All right, what to leave behind. What to focus on. What to focus on. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Focus on how far you've come, all the work that you've done, your journey, you know, to get to where you are now, and the work that still needs to be done. There still needs to be some, you know, some work, and you're going to pick up that last wand, and you're going to, just like this guy here, right? They both made a decision. I'm willing to walk away from something good to something better. And I know there's more work to do. Man, took a lot to get to where I am now. Why can't I be here already? Why can't I want this already, but now I gotta focus on going ahead, doing the work. And I don't mean the work like Pentacles work, like I mean this spiritual almost kind of work. I mean the path towards your purpose work. You're willing to do that work. And you may feel a little lonely in the process, left behind. I don't know, something like that. I don't want to get too much into. Okay. And best possible outcome. Best possible outcome for Leo North Node. Leo North Node. Ooh, something wants to fly out. Let's see. Come on, best possible outcome for Leo North Node. Well, your little sun card wants to come out often, as does the Empress. You know, you're going to create. You are going to be. Come on. What's going on? Leo North Node. Best possible outcome right now. All right. There we go. Look, I mean, it's going to be good. Everything that you want, you're going to get. Okay. Oh, look at that. There you go. Brand new beginning in your spiritual walk. Maybe a brand new direction. Let me look at this for a second. I don't know why that. Okay. Wow. Brand new passion, maybe even. Maybe a brand new thrust and passion towards something that you're going to add to what you've already created. And or maybe not. Maybe you're going to leave behind something that you thought you were focused on, and now it's going to be something else. Mars and Sagittarius, Leo right over there. Yeah, I might be juggling. All right, I already said I'm not going to keep looking at that. Dang it. So it's going to be, it seems like it's going to be more like truly in reflective of your purpose, why you were created, the North Node stuff. You know, I think that's the best possible outcome. And so let's get a message, oracle card from the archangels. Thank you. What is a message for Leo North Node? Leo North Node. You've done a lot of work. You really have. Get them on their path. Oop. Okay. Beautiful. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all people involved, including yourself. Something, I don't know, something seems to have happened that you need to heal, rest, meditate, have compassion for yourself and for others. Okay. All right. There you go, Leo. Leo North Node. Okay. Virgo North Node people. Virgo North Node. Virgo North Node. Virgo. And cleanse this deck for messages to come in for Virgo North Node people. I like to just check and make sure I've got the cards right. Okay. Max, stop it. Okay, Virgo North Node people. What are the current energies surrounding you right now? Oh boy. Man, love and passion. Something is quickly coming in that could fulfill all your dreams, hopes, wishes, and or something like you've already manifested that, but something new is coming in quickly. Celebration, celebratory too. Oh yeah, and here you are, Hermie. Oh, but something, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Keep saying this. I heard that Mars is moving into Sagittarius, like today, tomorrow, something like that. And we've kind of been in this more introspective, deep space within Mars, and my Mars actually happens to be in Sagittarius, so that may explain some of the push that I've received. Just go for it, you know. But anyway, so something's coming in. Looks like it's going to be celebratory, something to celebrate. That's good news. That sounds fun. Virgo North Node. What challenges are present for you right now? As a Virgo Sun, I know what I'm thinking the challenges are. Let's see. Virgo. What are challenges present? This energy right now. Challenges that are a part of, you know, your journey, right? That's what I mean by that. You know, we're along our 100 years and along our North Node path. We're supposed to be wrestling with certain things so that we can level up and grow in our spiritual journey and in our purpose. Because whatever we do individually to level up and enlighten, we are also helping in that ocean of humanity. Challenge may be Queen of Sword. So Virgo. Queen of Swords. It may be that in your personal growth, a challenge is in being able to speak. I don't know why I'm doing what she's doing. To speak your truth, your wisdom, to offer that. To be clear in your truth, to not be in the clouds, but to speak from a higher truth. Not just your truth, but from a higher truth. Could be a challenge not to be so critical, to see to not be so judgmental, but also to see from a higher perspective. Wisdom, truth, clarity. It might be something that you're working out. What was coming to my head when I was shuffling was, can you trust this thing that's coming in and not get all up in your head and worry and second guess it and have faith that, yeah, this is for you. But why? Well, don't ask why. How about just what? Okay. Are you deserving? Yes. You know what? I don't even know why I'm saying all of that. That just popped in my head, and I don't. Let me look. All right. So, Virgo North Node, what are your strengths? And I also noticed when watching my videos that I seem to get kind of preachy and loud. Friends of mine that are watching my videos, can you tell me, am I always like that? Like, what? I guess it's weird. Maybe she's preachy and loud. Don't be preachy and loud and judgmental. Maybe that's the challenge. You'll know if I'm hitting on something. Yeah, something with the throat chakra. Yeah, speaking, being clear, honest, truthful, in the highest sense of the word. Strengths right now. Strengths right now. I think the strengths right now are that you really, know what you want to go move towards. You know what you're passionate about. You kind of, you know. Some of us are wrestling to figure out, what is that? But it looks like you know, and you're ready to go for it, and you're ready to defend and protect what is important for you, and to if you have other options, you're willing to say no. That I know I have all these options, but this is like I'm focusing on that thing, right? That like it's very focused and direct, and no matter what anyone else says, thinks, gives you, offers you, you know what it is that you want to move towards. This is what that looks like. I just don't think you're going to accept a bunch of fantasies and or other offers. Like, I just feel like nope, I know what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. and that you have that strength and creative ability to do that, to follow in that, to choose your path, to walk your talk. Yeah, to walk your talk. Okay. What to leave behind? Geez, I didn't not realize I was this tired. I'm sighing so much. What to leave behind? What does Virgo North Node need to leave behind? Virgo North Node need to leave behind. Okay. Boop. I'm going to go ahead and keep shuffling with that. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It was kind of an odd flip out. It really jumped from the bottom of the deck to the top of the deck. But anything else? Anything else? Wheel of Fortune is 10. Yeah. I guess leave behind maybe what you've already created. You've already created something amazing. You already have reached kind of that pinnacle for that level. And it's time for you to create now something new, something that feels more along your spiritual, higher level self. I think that's, yeah. And speaking your truth about that is going to be important. Understanding what that truth is for yourself. Don't worry, cut yourself free from the worries. Okay. That is what to leave behind. And if, that might not be easy because you've worked hard. Obviously. I mean, you've achieved, this certain level of happiness and joy and all the things. But there's something more. So many people say that, like they think, or they come in and they say, I have all the things I thought I ever wanted. I have the marriage, I have the kids, I have the white picket fence, I have the 2 cars, the vacations, the dog, the cat. I have it all, and yet why am I not happy? What am I doing? What's my purpose? Or, maybe, things like empty nests, right? Like so I did all this thing and I created this life for myself, and I had my family and now everyone's gone, and now what? Now who am I? It was kind of like that energy, I think. And all right, I'm sorry, Max. Let me pause this. Okay, sorry. What to focus on? Charity, gratitude. If you've, created and have this abundance, maybe it's time, to share share that wealth. Give back. Or maybe it's time to ask for more. Let me, yeah. Ooh. Focus on giving, balanced giving and receiving. Balanced giving and receiving. Ecclesiastes, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose. You know, sometimes we give, and sometimes we help, and sometimes we receive, and sometimes we ask for help. Where are you? And the best possible outcome for Virgo, North Node, is to take some time to rest, reflect, meditate. You know, to kind of pause. Don't worry, okay? Just be. Just be. Just be. Connect with your heart chakra, your inner highest, wisest self. Just be. You don't have to work. You don't have to be in Action Jackson mode. Allow yourself to just be and rest. Kind of interesting reading. And let's see, I did not shuffle these, so let me shuffle them here. Okay. And the card of guidance from the archangels, a message from the archangels. Thank you. Message for North Node in Virgo. Does Virgo need to know? Ooh, wow, a lot of cards. Your life or career transition, Archangel Chamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Prosperity, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Archangel Ariel. Beloved one, Archangel Chamuel again. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And moon cycles, Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon those cycles. So we did just go through a full moon in Cancer, lunar eclipse. What needs to be cut out? What truth needs to come to light for you? Okay. Follow your heart. Okay. North Node in Libra. I'm going to clear and cleanse this deck and get it ready for North Node in Libra, people. North Node in Libra, people. Ooh. North Node in Libra, people need to know. Clear and cleanse this deck and make it ready for North Node in Libra, people. North Node in Libra. North Node in Libra. North Node in Libra, people. Go ahead and cleanse. Clear the angel deck while I'm at it. Messages ready for North Node in Libra. You know, also hopefully you're seeing that similar cards come up. Again, my why is to remind everyone that we are all connected, and the things that are happening out there in the cosmos, they do matter. They impact us all very similarly, but, you know, in our own way. And again, as we're all growing and healing and leveling up in our individual way, then the community and the collective will as well. So, you know, do your work, do your healing, follow your bliss. Don't judge yourself, don't judge others. Stay in your own lane. Worry about yourself. Okay, I'm not sure where that came from. What are the current energies around Libra North Node people? Libra North Node people. Ooh, no. Libra North Node people. Libra North Node people. Not too many cards, please. Libra North Node people. Current energies around Libra North Node people. Well, it looks like you also have some happiness. Cups are full. Cups are full. I need it to fly out, okay? I need it to fly out just for my own personal comfort and, what's it called? Validation and affirmation and confirmation, all the Asians. No. I think the energy surrounding you, Libra North Node people, looks very happy. But we'll see. Libra North Node people. Sorry, I just don't want to take giant stacks. I don't want to take giant stacks. Please, just few, 1, 2, 3 energies around Leo. I'm sorry, did I say Leo? I meant Libra, North Node people. Thank you. Page of Swords. So could be some messages or inklings, new ideas or thoughts coming in. There's sort of like this wind of change, or something's coming in. You don't necessarily have all of the information. It could actually, something's changing. Change. Whispers in the wind. Spirit giving you little nudges via intuition, or maybe even like hearing people say things over and over and over again. It's not, you're not quite getting like full-on messages. Might not even be getting whole complete truths about something. But some you can feel and sense like kind of the winds of change, right? And yet I think there's a little kind of, you got one foot back here in the past. Like everything's moving that way, and you're looking back here going, but what about, I think. Based on the cards that kept showing up, you know, it looked, maybe you sense like good stuff is coming towards you. What are the current challenges? What are the challenges present around you right now, or that seem to be really at the forefront? Current challenges. Again, the challenges are the challenges that you will have, you know, worked through, been working through, showing up in your journey all along. It's nothing new. When we're looking at North Node, the challenge they're really not anything new. They're things that we've been working on that we keep struggling with, you know, but what's present right now? What's present right now? See, because there's multiple things that we need to learn to outgrow or balance, I should say. Balance. Use or look at situationally. Nothing is all good or all bad. We have to learn to deal with and utilize our strengths and our weaknesses in a balanced way. So what are the current challenges? What's going on here, Leo? I mean, Libra. Libra North Node. What are the current challenges showing up? Anything, Spirit? Anything? Any current challenges? Thank you. This way. I think you're really in a space right now of healing that South Node energy. Of really learning the lessons that you're here to learn. Something is coming, I think, right now that could shift and really help you move over onto that your move into your North Node, Libra, most enlightened, powerful, purposeful self. But whatever the issues are from the South Node, the Aries South Node, it's like it's right here, right now. Whatever that is it about letting go of things have to be your way or the highway? Looking out for number one. Being so focused on, kind of like the rules, the laws of society, the laws of God, and just maybe being more in, and I say God because from the lower level of, religiosity, which that's not how I define God. Are you moving into, or I think, yeah, you're moving into I think a higher understanding of relationship, community, healing, grace, God. I don't know, I think that's what is going on here. And it could be challenging for you right now. Challenging in that it's showing up like you're going through it right now. The turn of the wheel from that South Node into the North Node, which is good stuff. Healing, past karma. What are the strengths that are present right now? Your strengths that are present with you right now. There we go. You're willing to do the work, be in the process, work until you get it, understand it. I don't know, I kind of feel like you know that you need to be working on something in order to make this movement from past karmic lessons to really come into your North Node purpose. Yeah, I just think you know, and you're already like at it, which is why that current energy is here, I think. Or you've already acknowledged that the current energy is here. And you're doing that work. You want to. You see the value in it. What to leave behind? Libra, North Node. What to leave behind? Leo, North Node, people. Oh my God, if I say that again, I'm so sorry. Did I say Leo or did I say Libra? I think I just said Leo. Okay, you know, I mean Libra. Everybody focus on Libra. Where am I? Libra, North Node, people. I know who I'm talking about. Why am I saying Leo? Libra, what to leave behind? Libra, I wanted to say Leo again. I don't know why. What to leave behind? That's interesting. Why would you leave? Leave behind. I think it's leaving behind this sense that there's something more out there that like leaving behind the grass is always greener kind of thing. Or the grass is greener on the other out there. Over there is. I almost feel like this is asking you to be here now. Like, be here now. I don't really. I have no rational explanation except for that's just what I'm getting. Is be here now. Don't leave behind looking for, like sort of like waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for healing. Do the work now. Be here now. Be present. Be grateful. Be in the moment, whatever that looks like. So any clarity here for these three cards? Did I show you what they are? Let me show you if I didn't. I don't know, guys. I think I need to eat. I think I'm having a sugar crash. Okay. Clarifiers, be here now. Well, when I turned it around, it was the Emperor reversed. Again, we've got the Emperor. Go of all these rules, rigidity, you know, it's one way. Be here now. It is what it is. There's not only one way. There's not only one way. Balanced, you know, I don't know. Okay, let's move on. What to focus on? What to focus on? What does Libra North Node need to focus on? Does Libra North Node need to focus on? I just need to leave behind, you know, kind of the things that you have already manifested and things that you really are grateful for, and the sense that you need to be in healing, you know, just leave it, let it go. And it's too many cards. I don't want to do that. Focus on, yeah, the limiting beliefs. Focus on looking at what beliefs you have about yourself, about the world, about life, about spirituality. What are those beliefs that you need to, that are keeping you, you know, stuck and bound, and they're not necessary. So focus on figuring out how to let go or challenge or dismantle those beliefs, because there isn't, that's the only thing that's really kind of holding you back, I think. They're limiting, they're toxic, they're not true. And the highest, best possible outcome for Libra, North Node, Libra North Node people. best outcome for Libra, North Node people? Libra, North Node people. Why is this such a hard one for me today? It's weird. Oh, because maybe because I'm Aries, North Node. Really? Wow. All right. Libra, North Node. It's the opposite. Like Aries and Libra are opposite. Meaning, you know, if you have the North Node in Aries, your South Node is in Libra. If you have the North Node in Libra, your South Node is in Aries. Wow, that's why it's so... No, this is too many cards. I'm not doing that. No. Nope. Please, just one, two. Thank you. Thank you. Take a leap of faith. New beginning. Yep. You're going to leave something. No. Let's say. I think you may feel alone. Or you have kind of felt alone and isolated, but you're moving towards community and friends and friendships and celebration and lightness. Like, you know, when you're so stuck in like rigid, what's it called? Dogmatic thinking. It's heavy. It's so heavy. Everything is so flippin' heavy. And I think maybe, and it can make you feel very lonely, right? You're watching what everybody's doing wrong. But here, you know, I think you're walking towards making new friends and community and dancing and celebrating and lightness, you know, being light. I don't know what I don't know. I'm just gonna go tiptoe through the tulips and enjoy life. The sun's really I'm just gonna enjoy life. Ugh. Now the rules, regulations, shoulda, wouldas. Okay. And a message from the archangels. I don't know why I'm hearing you're not the boss of me. Like maybe people have said that to you. You're not the boss of me. Or maybe you are saying that. You're not the boss of me. I don't know. Okay. Is there 3 or 4? 3. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Do not hold back and limit yourself by anything. Creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Yeah, I think, you know, this thing here, if you're getting like these new thoughts, kind of getting new sense of like, I never thought of that before. Why do I keep hearing that? Like, start writing that stuff down. Journal, reflect on it. Moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. Okay. So we've had lots of big moon energy lately. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so hungry right now. So Libra, I said we'd get to Scorpio. So I'm going to ask Spirit to please make Scorpio reading clear, concise. Asking for Scorpio North Node reading to be clear and concise. That's kind of funny. But please, I'm hungry. I'm super hungry right now. Okay. And I cannot afford to have a sugar drop and I'm hangry and not know where I am and who I am and all of that stuff. So highly sensitives out there will know what I'm talking about. You will know what I am talking about. Max, what are you doing? There must be. What are you doing down there? Go get your bone. Go on. I wonder if Katie caught something. Huh. Speaking of Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio North Node people. I wish I knew more about like the North nodes and all of the elements of the North nodes. I don't, but I know that to me it's fascinating. It's important. Whenever I'm in a relationship, I look at the synastry between, you know, my North Node and my significant other North Node and our house placements and why we're in each other's lives, what we're there to help each other work through, learn, all that stuff. So I'm not an astrologer, and I probably know enough to be dangerous and or just direct you to the right people. My back hurts. Okay. Scorpio. What do Scorpio North Node people need to know about the energies, current energies surrounding them? Thank you. Okay. So it's 4 of Swords and 2 of Swords, which makes 6 of Swords. Okay. So I think, oh, and the moon is at the bottom of the deck. I always see Scorpio with that. So it is a time, I believe, for Scorpio people to really, truly go within, take some time to figure out, close everyone else out, okay? Really quiet your mind, knock that committee out of the way, and get in tune with your emotions, your sensations, the deeper, even darker, shadowy aspects of yourself. I don't feel like this is a time of necessarily making a choice at all. I think this is really a matter of just becoming more attuned with yourself. And for some reason I'm hearing, and with what makes you tick. With what makes you tick. Scorpio, North Node. What lies beneath? What makes you tick? All right. So what are the challenges that are currently present, currently showing up? Again, these are things that, you know, they come up again and again, coming from your South Node, trying to get you to move into and strengthen and own really your purpose, your highest self for here, to be here. I don't even know what I just said. I'm sorry. I don't know what I just said. What was I just talking about? What challenges are present right now? What challenges are present right now? Might be waiting on something. Waiting on something to manifest. Maybe put something out there. You might be waiting you might be longing for something to come in. You might even have like a sense that like, when will my ship come in? And it could be that it just, whatever you've put out there, whatever you've gone for, you've tried to create and manifest, whatever it is, okay, that it's just taken so damn long. Maybe it's patience, you know, just the challenge of being patient. Is that a challenge for Scorpios? Yeah, I think you want something to happen. Like, come on. And it's just, it's probably taken longer than what you thought. Scorpio North Node people, what strengths are showing up within you right now? Four of Cups, strength. I think it's just this is a strength. I think the strength in this regard would be in really allowing yourself to sit in contemplation and maybe even what's that called, when like reflection and look at what you have or have had. What has brought you joy? What does bring you joy? Happiness, a sense of fulfillment. I think, a strength of yours is just a willingness to sit in that space of maybe even melancholy. Like, it's okay. It's okay that I feel kind of sad, or it's okay that I'm not just going for the next thing that's offered. It's okay. It's okay with me. I'm Scorpio, or Scorpio North Node. I mean, I'm moving in that direction, right? I don't have to take something just to make me feel better. Strong. It does take strength to be able to do that. What to leave behind, Scorpio North Node people? What to leave behind, Scorpio North Node people? To leave behind. No, it's too much. 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 What to leave behind, Scorpio North Node people? To leave behind, Scorpio North Node people? Come on, Spirit. My white light, please help me. What does Scorpio North Node people need to leave behind? What do they need to leave behind as they level up? Scorpio North Node people. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Let's go. Come on. All right. I gotta. Let me pull this down here. What to leave behind? Okay, again, so I look up there and I see, well, which cards are poking. Oh, no. Whoa. Okay. Poking me in the eye. I think the thing to leave behind why is this what to leave behind? But I want to say that life is this notion that life is fair. That just popped into my head, so I'm just going to leave that, okay? Leave behind that oh, you got 2 6s. Whoa. 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. It's 12. It's 3. Yeah, I don't think this is a time for you to need everything to be stable and fair and balanced. And I think that's not for Scorpio North Node people. You know, this is something that we have to wrestle with, all of us in our journey, that Scorpio energy, that there's darkness, there's stuff that lurks down in all of us, the shadow that lurks, and we all kind of have to integrate it and process it as human beings. I have so many people that come to learn mindfulness and meditate and work on their spirituality in my practice, and not like as a professional counselor, and then they get upset when their real human darknesses or issues come up, or shitty things happen, and then they have real human emotions like anger, jealousy, those things are there, and we have to integrate them and have self-compassion. I think you need to leave behind in order to move into your Scorpio North Node this thing of everything has to be smooth and fair and balanced, and because you know what, it doesn't. It's not always that way. It's not always that way. Life shows up and it's not always pretty. And Scorpios are the ones that deal with it. We work with it. We learn to appreciate it as the part of the yin yang of life. There is no light without the dark. I can't get to happiness and joy and healing without going through the shitstorm, the grief, the sadness, the loneliness, the despair, the melancholy, the depression. It's part of it. It's part of life. Death and loss is part of life. Things are not fair. The only thing that is fair is that we all experience that life is not fair sometimes. Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people. Man, I hate that when that happens. How does that work? I can accept that bad things happen to good people, but it's really hard sometimes to watch a narcissist, an abuser, and this is one of my niches, get the house, the car, the prestige, the money, while the person that they victimized is left barely scraping by. It just doesn't, on one level it doesn't make sense. On my higher, wiser, more enlightened self, we're balancing everything out. But that's what I'm talking about here, okay? Don't get it twisted just because, we're all trying to be higher and more enlightened beings, that we shouldn't be embracing the dark as part of that. Recognizing that when the darkness shows up, What is it trying to enlighten us to? I mean, look at our world right now. What lots of things, darkness, the darkness of humanity showing up, but it's shining a bright light on us as well. What to focus on? Again, limiting beliefs, feeling trapped, stuck. Again, your cards at the bottom of the deck. Moon again. Judgment, karma. What to focus on? That whatever it is that you're going through is really for your enlightenment and spiritual growth. This isn't, you're not stuck. You can choose to allow yourself to be stuck until you kind of process through all of the things that you want to process through. If you want to stay in that kind of pain space, I over the last years, I have been doing that. Allowing myself to sit, one of my therapists called, sit in my shit, rather than override, difficult feelings with, positivity and my little cheerleader mentality and my spirituality. Like, I know I needed to sit in the grief and in the pain and in the sadness and in all the hurt. I needed it. So, but I knew that that was going to help me, and it absolutely has. I think that's what you need to focus on right now. If you want to stay here, stay here. And when you're ready, unloosen. I always kind of think she's wrapped up in like toilet paper. she can break it anytime she wants. Like, but for you, in the basis of this reading, I think that's okay to focus on. Focus on, whether it's looking at limiting beliefs that you have, or focusing on allowing yourself to be, just kind of like where you are, kind of in the depths. You recognize it's for your spiritual growth. That was at the bottom of the deck, and then Judgment underneath that. Okay, so it's all for you to be karmically leveling up. It's great. It's good. It's good stuff. Why are my ears ringing? Best possible outcome. You might even want to focus on how spirituality, your beliefs about God and spirituality have kept you stuck. How do they keep us stuck? Best possible outcome for Scorpio North Node people. Please like and subscribe. If you get anything out of this channel, share. You don't have to share on a social media platform. Like, if you aren't sure you want to let other people know that you're watching tarot readings, or even contemplating. Like, there could be something to this stuff. If you don't want to share it with a friend, that just helps me, you know. Like, this is, I am enjoying this. I'm not exactly enjoying it right now because, like I said, I'm hungry, but and I need to eat. I'm kind of crashing, but it will help me to know that my why is making an impact, but also help my channel, which will, as it grows, then I can reach more people, right? I mean, that's just how YouTube works. And I can devote more time. I can get real lighting. I can get different things to be more of a help to do my why. And if you're not ready yet to like, share, or subscribe, that is okay. Just come back. Okay, come back and watch again. Contact me for a personal reading at honeybeeyoutarot@gmail.com. I don't know why you're not getting a best possible outcome, and maybe it's because we're not supposed to be thinking about the best, right? I think you're supposed to be in kind of the depths right now, but come on, Spirit, let's get something. What's the best possible outcome for Scorpio, North Node people? I don't know, or maybe there was a message that I needed to say and I didn't say it. I don't know. All right. Scorpio, North Node people. I just keep getting attracted to black stones. I've got rainbow obsidian and Apache tears. You know, transmuting pain and emotional wounds. Transforming them into healing and wisdom. Integrating. Best possible outcome for Scorpio, North Node. Why does the devil keep showing up? Come on. All right, I got it. Maybe you need to dance with the devil. And I mean that in the highest sense of the word, you know, like maybe, again, when we get down into the depths, you know, that's just this very base part of us that is more connected to or worried about or concerned about like material things, and forgets about the spiritual, higher self. Capricorn. You guys can see it as I'm shuffling, how often it keeps showing up. All right, well, there you are at the bottom of the deck. You know, I just feel like you're coming into your own, or you're really moving, going through this thing so that you can move to your North Node. Yep, healing. healing. Hope, okay? Becoming more hopeful and aware that you are a part of it all, like all of the cosmos, all of the universe, all of the pain, all of the suffering, all of the darkness is still a part of our human existence and why we are here, okay? It's all a part of it. So remain aware of it, transmute whatever darkness that you're going through and experiencing. You know, lots of healing happening. Wow, look at all these. Lots of healing. Wow, lots of good stuff. Okay, okay, Scorpio, North Node. Oh, and an angel card. Okay. Scorpio need to know. Scorpio North Node. Scorpio North Node. You know, when you're in the dark, have you ever noticed? Like you can be like during the day if you light a candle. I mean, you don't notice the light at all. But in the evening, when all the lights are off and you light just the smallest little candle, how much light that gives off. I mean, it's crazy. I think that's just what Scorpio energy is about. That willingness to go into the dark, that willingness to accept that death is a part of life, that willingness to transmute some of the darker aspects of humanity. I love black. I'm Scorpio rising, which means how I appear to others, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? And yet my earth and my sun, my sun and my moon are earth, Virgo and Taurus. So it's really kind of interesting dynamic for me. Sometimes I'm shocked at what people think about me and like sort of who I am, but I know there is a certain part of me that is, you know, deep, dark, mysterious, and other parts of they're not at all. Like I'm pretty simple. Okay, come on. Just one message. I think I understand the message that you're trying to give with, you know, like, let's not look at the best. Let's not, you know, for Scorpio North Nodes right now. But please, just one message, one card. Thank you. Spread your wings. Patience. The bottom of the deck. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Okay. Wherever you are, Scorpio, is where you are meant to be right now. It's definitely part of your healing and your leveling up. I really, really feel that. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to go eat. Yeah. Thank you for staying almost 2 hours, or at least fast forwarding to your particular sign. And honey, Be you. You matter. You're important. You're here for a purpose. And everything that you're going through, have gone through, is important to your growth and to all of humanity's growth. Healed people heal people. Okay. All right. I will see you all if you want to follow me through the next video after I eat, or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I will then have, so we had Scorpio, I will have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces North nodes tomorrow. Okay, until then, have a good day. And honey be you.